community, but at the same time, as a dark-skinned North Sudanese woman in the profession, in the modeling industry, or an actor, or a lawyer, or a doctor, wherever you must be, a professional field, it's not easy. You know, as a black person in general, it's not easy. But being a Sudanese dark skin, this beautiful skin that I have has caused me a lot of struggle that I went through myself. So as women, we know that we get short-handed stick, right? At all times. So being a model, it was not easy for me. I was bullied a lot in the industry. I was discriminated. There's so many times that I'm so excited for a job that I think this is my big break, because I've been doing this for 15 years. I wanted to model since I was 15. And then I know that that wasn't happening, because right now, if you look at the modeling industry, you see young girls at 15, they get discovered by agency. They're beautiful and they go ahead and pursue that dream. But for me, that was not the same route, because I'm not the beauty standard. I'm not the girl you walk down the street and look at and be like, oh my gosh, she's a beautiful model. So as much as I want to pursue modeling, and that's the reason after graduating college, I moved to New York and be like, this is my career. I need to do more for my life, right? And I thought that for me to be successful and take care of myself and start building that generational wealth is through modeling, it's through that industry. You know, that's what I thought my route was, because my second option was teaching, you know, teaching as a teacher, which is a job that I did for 4 years. You know, I was a teacher assistant, and then eventually, you know, I had my own classroom, taught second graders, and I thought, you know, I'm like, this is not what my mom worked so hard to bring me to America for. As I was working this job every day, I get out at 6 a.m. I have to be at school and greet these little kids, which I love that job, but I knew that I was meant for more. So I went ahead and pursued more. But more is not easy. More is definitely not easy, but that doesn't mean that we should get discouraged. That shouldn't get you discouraged that you're in a position where you're being told no. No should be a motivation. No should be something that pushes you to go further. So when I got in this industry and I was being told no, I said, okay, I'm being told no because I'm a dark-skinned person, right? It's not because I'm not beautiful. It's not because I'm not tall enough or I'm not skinny, you know? I got what my model's supposed to look like. It's something that I can't change, right? So I said, what can I do? And for a long time, that turned down my self-esteem. That didn't make me feel beautiful since the day that I didn't get out of bed. That I felt like, oh my God, this thing that I want to do, I can't achieve because it's something that I can't change. So I was like, so what can I do? I went ahead and be like, hey, I don't care what they say. Let me go ahead and talk about how beautiful I am, how beautiful my skin is, how beautiful my culture is, how rich my background is, and just let them know what it is. So I went ahead and started doing that. And by God's grace, now the American people, the white people want to know what I have to say. Want to know that, whoa, where did you grow up from? How did you get to where you got? You know, they want to know my refugee story. They want to know all this. And I'm fortunate enough to be in a position that I am right now, you know. So as I got in this position, I'm living my dream. Of course, I'm having my struggle as everything, you know, even Beyonce, probably she have a day where she's depressed, you know. So even though you might be at a place where you want to be, there is obstacles that happen. But I have to look at myself and be like, Nyakim, you are in a spotlight, you are in a platform where you could do more than just talking about how beautiful your skin color is or how beautiful Sudanese people is. And then I reached out to my sister and I started Balanya Foundation. That was a non-profit because I'm very passionate about helping women, especially young Black women. Not only do we have identity crisis about where we come from, the languages, or not feeling like we're, you know, women enough to be somebody white, but also we have physical identity. We don't look at ourselves as beautiful as we are. I went to Gambella and I'm in a room full of women that all bleach their skin color. And that is literally, it's a crisis identity that we don't talk about. We don't talk about our outer appearance, you know? We talk about inside or whatever the case is, but the way we look at ourselves from outside is so important. And I went ahead and I stand in front of these girls back in Gambella, and I sit there and I told them, I was like, the money that I'm making back in America is because of this skin. And then the house started laughing. I was like, there's no need for you to change this skin. It's because of this skin. So my message is always, I just want to inspire all Black girls around the world how beautiful you are, how worthy you are. You can do so much. And I'm so fortunate to be in a position where I could give back to my community, and I have a voice that sometimes I feel like I don't know how to speak in front of people. I feel like I have to force it, but I have a voice that I silent for so long that I'm finally using and speaking out. And it's so amazing that I can speak in a room like this with people that look just like me and understand my struggle, and I can also speak in a room in Amsterdam where there's thousands of people that none of them look like me, you know? So it's like I'm grateful that I'm in a position that I can be in a room like that and tell my story, because my story is another girl back in Tarapan, a refugee camp story, you know, because I was that girl once upon a time. So I feel like I'm telling their story through me. I want to play this little video about our trip to Gambela, and then I can talk a little bit more about Balangyan, which is the most important thing that I think I ever done in my career.